In the vast world of trout fishing, big western water has always been the vision of paradise, a part of the world where big fish come to hand in the quiet silence of deep mountain canyons. Nirvana for those who cast fly rod and reel.
When you get down in the valleys, it's this very small, tight, confined area, really.
But John Duke Welter drives his regular route down Wisconsin's country roads, far from the Rockies, wandering deeper and deeper into Wisconsin's widely forgotten places. To Duke, Bluff Country feels like home.
This is the Springville branch of the Bad Axe River, a nice mixed brook and brown trout fishery. Don't hesitate to look for morels.
Duke's rather content on his smaller but no less profound Midwestern streams, where native brook trout eagerly chase tiny flies.
You know, you talk to somebody that fishes out west, you say, you know, I fish a lot in the driftless, and they say, what are those streams like? And you say, well, they're smaller streams, and they envision something that's about 4 to 8 times this wide.
Duke, who in retirement works as part of Trout Unlimited's National Council, a few years back helped start a regional program around these parts called TU DARE. Simply put, Trout Unlimited's DARE program stands for Driftless Area Restoration Effort, and it is just that, a national effort to restore and protect the driftless region's 3,500 miles of trout water.
The whole project is really a collaborative effort. You know, even before Trout Unlimited, long before Trout Unlimited came into this area, there was stream restoration going on in this area. And this effort is just an effort to pick up the pace, build capacity, and do more of it.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Long time no see.
Another year.
It is a movement that certainly caught on. Just look around. Each Tuesday night, locals gather on western Wisconsin's Gilbert Creek. Seems like the Duke is always there.
I'd like to think he's like John Wayne. You know, he's got that attitude that we can do it. Yeah.
Volunteers work to rehabilitate and protect this native brook trout water, and the work is working. 5 years into the Gilbert Creek project, these folks have rehabbed darn near 5 miles of the creek, as well as several tributaries. Volunteers also eliminated invasive plants and restored the prairies that once were.
So I really admire citizens who are willing to stand up and devote some effort to resources and to their community to try and make it a better place.
Yeah.
Bob Lang, a Trout Unlimited member, understands the value of these tough projects.
And you got these guys that are retired, you got the guys that are young, and you know, you got all these people that come out to do what? To give something back. They're volunteers. They don't get paid, they don't get anything. All they can say is, I helped out, I gave something back.
On this night, just upstream from the work area, a single moment, a single picture might just sum up why all of this work occurs.
I think we just have an obligation to these natural resources to leave them as much better than we found them as possible. And to do that, it takes some vision of where you want to get over time.
People 50 years from now will look back and they will say, Duke did this.
Duke certainly wasn't the first person to get stream rehab projects going, but Duke Welter had the ability to ramp up the size of many projects, and he was able to rally the troops, so to speak, and get a lot more people involved.
In the last 3 years, we've been able to more than double the dollars and the amount of work that's happening in the driftless area.
Take Elk Creek, where Duke and Jeff wet a line. A few years back, volunteers rehabbed it, and now it looks like this.
We call it face rock, and basically it's protecting that area right above it from eroding out. Also, it helps to anchor those wooden lunker structures in place. By incorporating this kind of habitat into a stream like this, you increase the capacity of that stream by 1,200 to 1,500%. That's phenomenal.
Yes, the fish are back.
There we are. Wow, jeez. Nice.
Sometimes you just have to re-rig.
Isn't that amazing?
Duke could really care less. He thrives in fishing water that he knows he had a hand in bringing back.
Great fish. Nice fish.
Yeah, I think I think I had something to do with this, and it's a good feeling.
All right, you gotta promise that this will just be among us.
Duke Welter, the fly angler, isn't much into secrets.
We may end up using a beetle as a dropper.
His idea of fun is to share his world of fishing.
Yeah, I get to go fishing, man.
On this day, Duke fishes with a fellow Trout Unlimited buddy, Bob Lang.
There's usually fish in a pool like that.
Together, they lose themselves in another of Wisconsin's pretty places, a meandering gem called Lost Creek.
Oh, look at the leaves already coming down.
I'm probably going to catch a maple. Oh, that's an elm.
There it is. You got him.
Oh. He just came up and tapped the top one.
The fishing might not be easy, just the way Duke likes his small, driftless region streams.
They're a very finicky fish in this kind of water. Serious challenge. I love it. Have a cased caddis on the underside here. They'll be coming off on a regular basis. That's a caddis you call a rockworm.
And it doesn't matter if it's a small stream like this or a big river or a lake or the Great Lakes or the ocean. You have to be curious about what those fish are eating and what's going to fool them.
It's fun to be out trout fishing. It really is a wonderful sport. And to have the trout with a pea-sized brain outsmart you is humbling.
Which is why Duke always counts on a backup plan.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. They're here.
During spring trips, Duke sneaks away from water to chase another natural treasure. Yep, tasty wild mushrooms.
These are morel mushrooms, the spring mushroom that's really easily identifiable. Grows in these parts. In fact, it grows all over the upper Midwest this time of year. And they're good for days that you're not catching fish.
It's another way Duke celebrates our natural world for sure. Seems all of Duke's friends understand his passions, especially this guy, outdoor television host Dave Carlson. He's a fellow Wisconsinite who shared plenty of time on the water with Duke.
He's left-handed, that says it all. What more can I say? He's left-handed. Not too many streams are built for left-handers. And the driftless thing, in part, is his baby, a dream, a project, a lasting gift to generations yet to come. He knows how important it is to people and this area, and the communities, to our economy, to our spiritual well-being. He's a true national treasure, one of the unsung individuals of our fishing world. And he likes places like that. That's his world.
A world Duke helped make better for all of us.
He has a vision for the driftless area that will only be appreciated years from now.